All right, welcome back. Let me share my screen. And today we are gonna to build new parts. We will continue with part design. And uh, number 30 is the next part actually, which I'm gonna to develop. I'm gonna to select front. I will work on front, normal too. And I will, as always, I will try to start from origin points and build actually a rectangle. Okay, this is the rectangle. Dimension of this rectangle is 72. Uh, you have to check this why this one is 72 actually. And let's say how much is it? This one, it is 33 plus 74 plus 30. You have to check the paper and you have to find this number, why I'm gonna put this heights. Okay, now I have a rectangle. It is quite black. It is 72 by 140, and I'm gonna to extrude this part as 75. Okay, confirm. Now I am gonna to do something actually here. Okay, I'm gonna to let's say continue to work on this plane, normal 2. I will sketch from this corners to here a rectangle, and this distance is given on the paper as 52 plus 36. Okay, it is 88. Okay, and my sketch is black. I have a sketch as this, and I'm gonna to make a cut extrusion actually. Feature cut extrude. How much? If you ask me, I will say it is 75 minus 20. Okay, it is 55. Confirm. Now we build the part up to here. Now I'm gonna to continue to work on this part, as I'm gonna to rotate the part and put in this situation. I have to select this edge using control and the other edge. Okay, I select both the edges, and in feature I'm going to do fillet. Okay, the fillet 2/8 is selected, and here you have to write 36. Okay, the radius of the fillet is 36. Okay, now isometric view, we have the part as this. Now I'm gonna to continue to work on this plane, normal 2, sketch, circle, make a circle, and dimension of this circle is given at 25. Okay, and this circle is concentric with this arc. You have to use control key, be careful. It will be black, as you can see, ISO, and I'm gonna to use feature cut extrude, and I will use through all, and I will cut the part. Now let's continue to work on this plane, normal 2, sketch. I have to build a rectangle here. Okay, dimension between these two lines is 20. This 2 is 20, and here is 20. Between these two lines is 20. So if you add these dimensions, the color of this rectangle will be black. ISO, cut extrude, and you have to use through all. Okay. All right. Let's continue to work on this plane, normal 2. Firstly, I am going to build a rectangle here. Dimension of this rectangle, this one is 25. And let's say here to here, it is 72 minus 25 divided by 2. It is 23.5. Okay. And dimension of this line is given on the paper as 30. Right? Now, let's see what happened. Here we have a sketch on this plane. Now I'm gonna to use cut extrude again and a true old. Okay. Final stage in this part again is here in this plane, normal 2. I'm gonna to use a circle, but this time when you wanted to make a circle, try to start from the origin point up, try to start from midpoint up to end of this line. It should be black. Okay, ISO, and let's say cut extrude and true old. Okay. This is the part number 30 in the paper. I hope you enjoyed this part. Now I'm going to continue my work with another part. Let's draw number 50. Part, okay. Number 50 a little bit is actually, it is a little bit, let's say, it made you a little bit confused, might probably. And so I'm gonna to work on, let's say, front plate, front, normal 2. I have to make a rectangle from origin point, and I have to say that this one is 64. Yeah, later try to find this why this one is 64, because radius is given as 32. Radius crossed by 2, it will be actually 64. Here this height is given as 42. Okay, so we have sorry, 42 plus, this one is given as 42 plus 32, it is 74. Okay, so we have this rectangle. Now I'm gonna to extrude this part, this sketch, by 32, 30. It means it will be 62. Okay, and confirm. Now let's select this edge and then use control to select the other edge. This 2 is selected. Okay, feature, fillet. Now the radius of the fillet should be 32. Okay, and you will make a round corner here as given in the paper. Now I'm gonna to continue to work on this plane, normal 2, and let's say circle. This is the circle, and here is 30. Diameter of this circle is 30, and definitely this circle is concentric with this arc. Okay, you have to use the control key in your keyboard to make a property between these two circles. And now isometric, feature, cut extrude, let's say true all, and confirm. Now let's continue to work on this plane. Actually, normal 2. Okay, now I'm gonna to build a sketch a little bit complicated. I'm gonna to use line from this corner to here, one more line from here to here, and definitely our sketch should be closed. That's why I am gonna to build this line here. Okay, now I'm gonna to use fillet in sketch. Here we have fillet. Okay, now select fillet. Okay, put the radius as 20. Okay, and try to select these two lines. Okay, you will be able to make a fillet. If in your case it's not working, you may have some the errors here. Maybe your angle is small, maybe yours is like as this. In this case, you have to pick this light and bring it out. Okay, then try feel it. Okay, it will be 20, and you may select this corner or you may select both the lines. Okay, this is the 20. Okay, now I am gonna to say that. Okay, let's say, what is the distance? Distance between the center and here, this line, it is on the mid. It means that it is 62 as cross 2 plus 30 divided by 2. It is 31. Okay, this distance is 31. Okay, and now what else we are looking for? We have to say that what is the distance between this line and this corner. Actually, this height is given as 70 plus 32. Okay, if you do this 102, you will have a closed black line actually sketch. Okay, but be careful here to design. This one is horizontal, line and circle is tangent, line and circle is tangent, and this one is coincident actually. Now have a look in isometric. What do we have here? We have this sketch. Okay, now let's put a circle here at the center of this. Okay, because we have a circle here, and this circle is 20. Okay, it will be black if you start from origin point. Now let's continue to use extrude. Okay, extrude in this direction, or you have to reverse the extrusion and you have to say that this one is 64. Okay, and you have to confirm. Okay, we have the part like this as given on the paper. Now what we are going to continue to work on this plane normal too, and we have to actually draw a rectangle here. Okay, this is the rectangle, and dimension for this rectangle here is 30. This two is 60. This one is 60. Again, you don't need it. Okay, and the height for from here to here is given as 42 plus 32. Okay, it will be 74. As you can see, maybe your case is right now is black, but as you can see, mine is not black. Okay, we have some blue lines because this line is not coincident with this edge. Okay, for we can move this part, this sketch, and place on the line. Okay, look, it will be coincident and everything will be black. Okay, ISO, we have this sketch. Now I'm going to continue by cut extrude and through all. Okay, this is number 15 your paper. Okay, let's continue with another part here, which is number 18. Okay, open a new page, part. Okay, new part. I'm gonna to work on right plane, normal 2, and I will draw a, firstly I will draw a rectangle. It is 150, this one is 150, and here is 38. Okay, now ISO extrude, and the distance which I wish to extrude is 80. Okay. All right. Let's continue to work on this plane. We have another sketch here, rectangle from here to here. And let's check what will be the dimensions. From here to here, it's given as 52, okay? And this one is given as 4065, okay? Now, ISO, you should extrude it. Definitely direction is not correct, okay, by 80, okay? We will have this part. And I have another, I'm gonna continue on this plane. Now, this time again, I'm gonna to use line and make a triangle from here to here, here to here. We built a triangle closed, okay? And the only dimension which I need is distance between these 2 points. Look, if I say this one is 60, okay, everything will be black. ISO, and I have to say this is extrusion, change direction by 80. Okay. Now, we build the part up to here, okay. Now, I'm going to continue to work again in this plane, normal 2, okay. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to actually use a rectangle here, from here to here. This rectangle here is 25, and this height I've given us the 30 actually. 40 plus 60 is 30, okay? And distance between these 2 lines is given on the paper as 20, okay? So you have this sketch on this plane, and it's time to use cut extrude and through all. Now I'm again gonna continue to work on this plane, okay? And this time I will build a rectangle as this, okay? What I'm gonna to say, I'm gonna to add dimension. This one is 60, okay? And what else? This one is actually 50, okay? Distance between these 2 lines is given as, how much is this? Oh, no, not given. It will be 12.5 because it is actually, no, 12.5, this one, sorry. Delete this dimension. Delete, you can use delete, and between this 2 is 12.5, okay. Now, now at least at the moment it is blue. What we have to do is we have to pick this line and we have to place on this the line. If as mine is not working, you have to actually, we have to adjust some actually properties here. But at the moment we can put it distance between these 2 as 40, which is given on the paper. Okay, so we have a black now sketch. Now we can continue to work on cut extrude, and we can use through all, and we can confirm the part. Now, what else I'm gonna to continue to work on this plane, normal 2, sketch a circle. Diameter of this circle is 20, okay, and distance between these two is 40 since it is at the midpoint, and from here to here it is 30. Okay, iso, cut extrude, and the through all. Okay, now select this plane, normal to, sketch, use line and build this sketch. Look, this one, and this one. We have 4 lines. Be careful. This one should be horizontal. If yours is not, you can make it horizontal. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna to say, I'm gonna to add dimension of actually 56 here. Okay, and what else is given? This one is 1/8, this height 80. Okay, uh, distance between these two is 80 minus 56 divided by 2. Sorry, 80 minus 56 by 2, it is 12. Okay, it is 12. And now what else I'm gonna to say? I'm gonna to say that this angle, this one, these two is 60. Okay, and this one is 60. Right, as you can see, my sketch is black, and be careful here, I have a line. If you don't draw this line, this one will not be work with you. Okay, isometric, cut extrude, and through all. This is number 80 on the paper. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, I'm gonna to continue to work on new. Okay, actually number 70, it's a little bit difficult to draw actually. Okay, but let's try to draw that one because it needs a new techniques. I'm gonna to use top normal 2. I'm gonna to draw a rectangle here, and I will say that this one is 50 and this one is 138. Okay, 50 and 138. Okay, now what else I'm going to say? ISO, oh, this one is 138. Sorry, change please. And this one is 50 according to the and the orientation of the part in the paper. Okay, so I'm going to use extrude by 12. Okay, you will make this extrusion. Now I'm gonna to build a part here in the center of this part. Actually, I have to define a new plane here. As always, as you remember from previous parts, one time I tried to build a new plane, which is, look here, we have 3 standard planes here, plane 1, front, top, and right, and we may select these planes which we have in the part. Okay, but at the moment I need a plane at the mid of this part. Okay, that's why I'm going to actually define this plane. Okay, how it is possible to define? Simply I can, since the plane which I'm looking for is parallel with this plane, I'm gonna to select this plane, reference geometry and plane. A new plane will be created in parallel with the reference plane. Yeah, we have to wait for a second. Okay, this is a new plane and this is the distance. Firstly, I have to change direction. That's why I'm gonna click here, flip direction, because I wanted to penetrate to inside the parts. Okay, and this distance is 25. The plane which I'm looking for is have a distance from this plane of 25. Okay, now the new plane 1 is already selected. Okay, now I'm gonna to make it normal 2. Okay, now I'm gonna to use line. Look, if if you have problem with, before going to do a line, if you have problem with this plane, you can actually resize this plane, okay, because this is plane, okay, it has covered all the space, okay. So try to resize this, because you may have problems with selecting the line or edge of the plane, okay. So already this one is not selected, that's why you can again select it, okay, and you can try to make a line here, okay. I'm going to make a line from here to here, right, and build a line here. It will become up to end point of the line, and you have to confirm it. Be careful. If this line is not horizontal, make it horizontal, okay. This one should be horizontal actually, okay. Now ISO dimension here, this one is given at the paper at 20, okay, and this one is 1550, okay. The height of this object here is is 50, okay. Now still it is remained blue because we didn't define where the position of this line from this edge, okay. I need this distance, which is given on the paper as 26, okay. So I everything is black, okay. Now you can isometric, you can see what I build, okay. I build a sketch here, okay. This sketch will be used to develop a part which have revolutional, actually, which will be revolved according to this line, okay. Let's select this line, okay. I select this line and go to feature, and this time try to use revolve the base, okay. If you do so, it will be revolved according to this axis. It should be 360 degree, and confirm it, okay. Now we build this part. We don't need this plane again. That's why I'm gonna to come here, and I'm gonna to hide this plane, okay. This is the plane which we used for developing this revolved part actually, okay. Now I'm gonna to continue to work on this plane. Normal to circle, make a circle. Dimension of this circle is 1/8, okay. And then you can say this two is concentric, okay. It will be black. ISO extrude feature, cut extrude, true all, confirm. Okay, I'm gonna to continue to work on this part, but at the moment again, for feature which is placed here, I need a plane because I don't have suitable plane to selection. That's why I have to build this plane. I'm gonna to say that select this plane, this the surface, and then go to reference geometry and plane. Now, distance which I am looking for is 6. Find on the paper why this one is 6. Then flip direction, it will be towards the part, and confirm, okay. We build the plane, it's already selected, normal to, okay. Now what I'm gonna to do here, I'm gonna to, again, if you have problem with the place of the plane, you can resize it, don't worry. But be careful, after resization, you have to select the plane. I'm gonna to make a rectangle here, okay, and dimension for this rectangle, it's given on the paper as 20 in the base, okay. Height is 28, no, 28, not 228, 28 is quite enough, okay. This one is 20 and the height is 25, okay. Now, what else I'm gonna to say that this two distance here is 50. Okay, this one should be 1.5 actually at the mid. Okay, and I'm gonna to say that okay, make a circle from this center up to this. Okay, and confirm. Okay, now we have a sketch, but these two lines is not required. That's why we have to actually delete these circles, this line and this circle. How it is possible to delete? We can use trim entity. Okay, trim entity. Okay, in trim entity, if you click on point and if you hold the click, you will be able to make a free sketch line. Okay, if a line in the part pass through this free sketch line, you will be able to delete it. Okay. Now, what else I'm gonna to click here. Okay. Hold the click points in the keyboard and in the mouse, and then try to pass through this line. Look, it will be deleted. This one will be deleted. Okay. Now, after deletion, after you erase these lines, definitely this one will be actually blue. That's why you have to put dimension. Look here, you can say this one is 10. Okay, it's still it is blue because you don't know what is the situation of this intersection. You can say that okay, this arc and this line is tangent. Okay, you can see this one is tangent and now it is black. Okay, now what do you see here? We have a sketch at this situation. Now I'm gonna to firstly I'm gonna to hide this plane because I don't need this plane again. But what I'm gonna to do, I'm gonna to go to feature, extrude the part. Okay, change direction up to surface. Okay, which surface? I have to select this surface. As you can see, this one will be extruded toward the objects and it will be actually it will make this feature which is a little bit complex. Okay, now I'm gonna to continue to work on this plane. Normal to circle, make a circle. Diameter of this circle is 10. Okay, and as always, this one is concentric with this arc. Right, now see what will be happen. No, oops. Okay, what will be happen? We have black, and now we are gonna to say cut extrude, but most probably it is up to the hole. That's why we are gonna to say that up to surface. With surface, try to select the inside of the part and okay, confirm it. So now at this situation, it is actually up to part. Now, let's continue. I'm gonna to say that, okay, this age, this age, this age, and the other age, 4 aids, should be filleted, feature fillet by 5, and rest of the aids. All of them is 5. I already select all the aids. Okay, ISO. Now, here we have a straight slot, normal 2. And as always, we have to build a straight slot. For a straight slot, I need 3 ticks. This one is vertical. Be careful. If yours is not, make it vertical. Okay. And diameter here between these two is given as 12. All right. This one is 56. Okay, and distance between center line and here is 25. And what else is given? Distance, yeah. Distance between the center of this arc and here is given as 36. If you do this, okay, is that 12? Yeah. If you do this, everything will be black. Now isometric, and cut extrude. You should try through all and you should confirm it. Okay. This is number 70 in the paper, which is a little bit difficult. Okay, I will share this video. This video and this paper with you. We have at the paper we have 6 parts. 2 of them I didn't draw, and 4 I built. Okay, it's your responsibility to build the other parts. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video. Okay, if you have any questions, you can email me. I'm always available to actually answer your questions. Hope you enjoyed this video. Good luck, and see you soon. Keep safe.